My name is Michel Demari. I am 49 years old. I am the father of two kids of 3 and 5 years old. I am the founder of an IT web agency, Esokia. I founded it 15 years ago in 2009, and we are part of Maltem Group. Maltem is a company in France of 1,000 people in 15 countries. And I am the director of the digital factory of Maltem. So the digital factory of Maltem is around 250 people. We are based in Paris, in France, and we have production centers in Indian Ocean, in Mauritius, in Madagascar, also in Asia and Vietnam. Our main business is IT outsourcing. We provided IT developers, and we are doing IT projects, mainly at present for French market. So we have around 70 clients, mainly from France, from Belgium, also some from Asia also, and we would like to increase our development, mainly on in Central Asia. So that's why we decided also to open a production center in Uzbekistan, because in France we don't know anything about Uzbekistan. No, it's not a famous country in France. So we were invited by IT Park, and it was a curiosity travel, company at this time. But in fact, we discovered a fantastic country, fantastic people, very friendly, very open-minded, and we have seen all the investments the government has done for universities. So also we have seen in Tashkent that there are a lot of infrastructure, train, we have a lot of cars. So it was not the vision we had before of the country. So we were really impressed by the rapidity you are evolving, and the people. So we decided in 4 days to open a company, because we had a very good feeling. We have also interviewed 20 developers, and we found them very kind and very smart. So we know that we have a lot of work to do, because it's new for you, the IT sector, so you don't have a lot of experience, senior developers. So we'll have to train your young developers, but we have seen there's a good potential. So we hope to increase our development in Uzbekistan in the next years. We have met the governor of GISAC. We spent a very good day, and he showed us the University of GISAC. He showed us the e-sport arena is building at present. So we decided to open in GISAC. It's not far from Tashkent. It could be good for the way of life also. So in the next year, we will send some people. So in 2024, we'll send some trainers, but for short term, short time. And I think in 1 year, we will send a manager from our company. So it's important to be in a city which is where the way of life is nice, and so we have seen there's a lot of natures, mountains, lakes, and so we decided to open there. But we are still in the process because we have opened the company at the beginning of this month. So now we will open bank account and so on. So we are still in the process, but it was really fast. IT Park helped us a lot. And we are on the zero risk program. So the first year is really important for us. We hope to have a lot of projects to send to people in Uzbekistan in order to have a good team. So we are in the process of recruiting the core team, 3-4 people who will be the first employees of EBM, because the name of the company is EBM, EBM Digital. And so we are in this process. It takes time because in the business, when it takes some months to be between the first meeting with the client and the possibility to begin a project. So, but we are confident about the capacity of IT Park to help us, and about the potential of developers in Uzbekistan. No, not really. We have also a big bureaucracy in France. Usually, you say to company, you can open a company in 3 days. So, but it's a marketing part, because there's a lot of things to do. So it's not a problem for us. We expected it's not 2 days, it's 3 weeks, but it's not important. So I think the IT Park helped us a lot, and is facilitating the implementation of companies, and that's why we decided to settle here. We have done the same in other countries. We have done the same in Mauritius, in Madagascar, in Vietnam, and we can compare. And we didn't have this kind of welcoming program in the other countries. So we suppose IT Park is doing a great job in the seduction of foreign companies. So we were completely seduced. So that's why we decided to. It's a zero risk program, not fully, because we cannot be able to have 50 people on the first year. So we can imagine around 10-15 people at the end of 2024. We hope so. And afterwards, with the contract, we will increase. Because the main challenge we have is that in France, we are well known and famous in the IT outsourcing, but sometimes it's difficult for French companies to work with to English-speaking countries. So it's important for us to develop our business in Central Asia also. We asked for a French teacher in GISAC. Maybe it will be you, I don't know. Now to help our developers to understand French, because we still have a lot of projects in French. And so that's our challenge. Our challenge is to have a lot of business to that match with developers in Uzbekistan. But it's the beginning of the relationship. So at the beginning, it's everything is is great, and you know, and afterwards with time we see defaults, but no, the main challenge I think for Uzbekistan is the soft skills, you know. So the capacity to speak English. I was impressed because when Uzbekistan IT Park contacted us, but the first things I made is to go on Wikipedia, and I read about Uzbekistan, and I read that people are speaking Uzbek and Russian, but not English. So for us, it's really complex because we don't have business with Russia. But when we came, we have seen that the level of English is increasing in Uzbekistan. So I think it's really important to keep on this the development of the language, of English language. French language also is important, and maybe other languages. So it was, you know, we began 15 years ago in Mauritius. In Mauritius, people speak both French and English, and it's really a good advantage to make business. So I think it's really important. I think the IT skills will be there, you know, in Central Asia. We know that in this part of the world, the mathematics school are really good. People are really serious and motivated, hard workers. So we don't have we don't have fear about it, but the main challenge is the communication, you know. So but I think Uzbekistan is really in the good way, but you have to keep on. Yes, people are really friendly. We didn't know because we know the region. Sometimes the region were thinking about Afghanistan, so people are really afraid about these countries. So we discovered a peaceful country. We liked also the weather. It's not as it's in France. It's the same. You have 4 seasons. So it seems a quiet country. People are very very open and very friendly, and so I think you will develop also the activities. You know, if foreign people go to Uzbekistan with families, so they need to have some activities, sports, and cultural activities, and so on. So I think it will develop by time. At present, it's not really developed, you know, but with so it will be important also in order that companies send people from their countries for 2 or 3 years in Uzbekistan to have also Western activities, you know. Yes, I think you have a lot of big opportunities in IT sector. So the digital is and the IT is increasing in every country. So we have a lot of demands. You will have to develop also internal digital portals to so I think that we'll have a lot of projects. So I am confident about the capacity for you to be seen as an IT hub in the region. You know, I think at present people, they don't know you have this capacity. People think you have energy, so you have gas and uranium fuel, and so you have But we don't know that you have this capacity of doing an IT hub, but I see you have all the qualities to do it. It was the same in Mauritius when we have done it in 15 years ago. Mauritius is known for its hotel, its beaches, the tourism, but nobody imagines we could develop an IT sector, and we have developed it in Mauritius. So I think you can do the same in Uzbekistan, and you can be faster because I have seen the willing of the government to go fast. So it's really impressive. Yes, but so what I said in the end of 2024, we decided to open a company. So in 2025, it will be the 1 year test. So it will be very important. We would like to have a core team very implicated in our projects, in our processes. So we will send some trainers, and our objective is it's at the end of 2025 to be able to have a tough team in order to send a lot of projects. So in parallel, we are developing marketing in the region in order to have more projects. So our plan is to develop it a lot and to have maybe 100 people in 3 or 5 years. So we hope so. Merci beaucoup. Vous êtes